Well, today we have to deal the lecture about summary of the nightingale and the rose, red rose, not rose, nightingale and the red rose. Here is the caption of the nightingale sitting on oak tree. Actually, the nightingale and the rose, red rose, is written by Oscar Wilde. It is a story that explores themes of love, sacrifice, and disillusionment. The tale begins when a student regrets not having a red rose in his garden, essential for the woman he loves to agree to dance with him. A nightingale, hearing his regret, decides to look for the red flower for the student. The nightingale's help. The nightingale visits three rose bushes, but none can give him the flower he wants. However, the last rose bush tells the nightingale that it can create one if he sacrifices his life by singing as his chest is thirst against a thought. The nightingale's blood will work a miracle and a red rose will be born from it. The nightingale, believing in the sincerity of the student's love, accept the price. Look here, the picture. The thorns are thrust into the heart and the body of the nightingale. So the nightingale's sacrification. All night long, the nightingale sings, pressing his body against the thorn, which becomes increasingly embedded in his chest until it reaches his heart. The rose blooms at dawn, while the nightingale died, having sacrificed his life for a cause he considered superior to all. That's actually the true love, the love of the nightingale. However, the rejection of the love, the student who finds the red rose hastens to offer it to his beloved, unaware of the nightingale's sacrifice. The woman rejects the flower, per- preferring, preferring expensive jewels given to her by another suitor. Disillusioned by his beloved's disdain, the student discards the rose and renounces love, returning to his study the philosophy, considering love as something useless and without practical sense. So here comes a summary. This gives two lessons, particularly today. Love is not the permanent, that is not true, but it is for the sake of materialism. It turns. But there might be some people who even consider about the true love, but mostly the age in which Oscar Wilde wrote down the materialistic world started, materialism, to love with the jewel, to love with the diamond, to love with the material. This was the theme of the people. Therefore, whatever the rejection by the woman, and even same the rejection of the student who rejected again whatever she turned off from the love, and he also turned towards his studies. This showed that both the boy and the professor's daughter had not true love. Both are materialistic. However, the sign of the true love is nightingale.